Okay, cool. We're sinking.
We're sinking? Grab a bucket.
It's all synced.
Oh no, the Titanic's all synced.
Oh no.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
Who do you think's more kid-friendly, us or Kid Rock?
Kid Rock!
Things you say when the Titanic has synced.
Oh no, the Titanic synced. Welcome back to Ready Player 2. I'm your player 1, I'm Tyler.
I'm your player 2. I'm Nick. So, should we... There's an elephant in the room. Should we address it?
Where?
Well, I got him last week, but I really am thinking of...
Is it like a baby?
No, it's an
Where is
adult
it?
elephant.
Nick,
It's an invisible elephant.
Oh, okay.
So the elephant that we're addressing, his name is the original audio for this video does not exist anymore.
Yeah, we had to purge it from existence. We told a joke that was so bad that we determined that censoring it just wouldn't be enough. It needed to be purged from existence.
The problem was it wasn't even an effect. Wow, you can't believe you killed that, Paris.
Yeah, I stomped right on it.
It's huge! Oh god.
It's funny every time.
What was I gonna say? It's not even that the joke was offensive or in poor taste. It's just the joke was so unfunny that if we would have aired it, comedy would have ceased.
Yeah, it would have been a detriment to comedy and YouTube videos as a whole.
And even your health, viewer. And if there's one thing that we take the utmost concern for, it's your health.
Here at Ready Player 2, we care about your health.
It's true.
What were we doing?
We were running around trying to find moonstones.
Oh yeah.
And so we'll give you. I do remember that we were kind of explaining that
we found
the way to find a moonstone. Yeah, we're gonna evolve Grub into the great Grub Part 2.
Downtown Battle Part 2.
Grub Edition. Yeah, dude. This is the one. Oh, I like the little flower that like blooms around.
Did you
them.
not
That's
notice
pretty cool.
that?
No, I didn't. That's cool. I like it. So basically, we were finding moonstones specifically to evolve Grub, but also so that we can eventually evolve our good buddy Benglow.
Benglow, yeah.
Once Benglow becomes a Nidorino.
Gremblow.
And obviously, we learned Metronome because. Metronome is kind of the move to learn.
It's funny. It's funny meme move. Our Clefairy is an absolute tank, so like just throwing it out, it's already winning. So if you just huck around a couple metronomes for the meme, that's just content.
What can go wrong? Nothing
at all. I've just been reminded for the second time. I pointed it out when we recorded. We have a nugget that we can sell.
That's true.
Spoiler alert for the next few episodes. We don't. We do not sell it.
Yeah, it's true. One thing we should probably say, so last episode we didn't know how to look for the moonstones. We thought that the Pokemon just had to like find them. It turns out as you get closer to hidden items, I don't know if it's just in Mount Moon or if it's kind of everywhere. Eevee's tail will actually raise up.
Yeah, it'll stand at
not like that. Right now we're just talking to Benglow.
Did you know that Benglow is energetically looking at you?
No way. That's impossible.
No, dude. No, I have been given a bear hug.
You can't pick a fight with a Geodude. He'll beat the shit out of you.
That's why I ran away.
Wow. Do you remember that episode of Pokemon when Ash got malaria?
What?
Yeah, dude. It's when they were staying in the Safari Zone.
And then a wild Chansey nursed him back to health.
Yeah,
I remember that. That was a crazy
It was just
episode.
crazy. You remember that scene specifically when he contracted malaria, though? When he was like, they were all in the cabin, and Officer Jenny, Park Ranger Jenny in that episode.
Yeah, obviously.
That was after she had gotten dishonorably discharged. Ironically, for an accidental discharge of her firearm.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's besides the point. I'm not going to go into the deep lore. You guys know the deep lore.
Like season before that,
I mean, and I could not believe she overcame alcoholism too. That was just. I'm shocked that they put it in a kids show. But
episode was really weirdly real. You know? Like when cartoons do that.
Very seldom do we get those episodes, but I think it's necessary, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, describing the scene in question. So there's Ash and Misty and Brock, each in their own separate beds. Misty and Brock, they have mosquito nets, right?
Yeah.
Ash also has one, but his was turned inside out, so it was keeping all the mosquitoes in.
Yeah.
It's a simple mistake, really.
Funny cartoon blunder.
And that's when Park Ranger Jenny said, "Oh no, I hope none of them stung you. Pretty much every mosquito here has malaria."
Yeah, and then Ash got malaria. And the scene was really weird because they used this weird new animation style, and it was like 60 frames per second, each frame hand-drawn. It was very Ed, Edd n Eddy almost.
Yeah, it was very strange.
It looked gross.
It looked really gross, especially because you could see, like, the boils growing on Ash's, like, the side of Ash's face.
Yeah, it was only a couple of seconds, and then it cut to the end of cut to the part where the Chansey was nursing Ash back to health, and then they went on like Ash didn't have malaria for 3 weeks straight.
it was really weird, and then...
Oh, speaking of Chansey...
Yeah, it's true. That was actually, I think, the Chansey that nursed him back.
The one Chansey that came all the way from the Safari Zone to hang out in Mount Moon.
Oh no,
it crushed another Paris!
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, I do remember that episode. Do you remember the episode of Pokemon where James, Ash, and Brock all got together and handcuffed Misty to Jessie to try to get them to act more woman-like? Because I feel like that was a really weird sign of the times.
Yeah, that was a weird... The 90s were weird.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, nowadays, be as womanly as you want, whether that is a ton or not at all, regardless of what your assigned gender or what your actual gender are. We don't judge here at Ready Player 2.
It's true.
But that whole episode was really weird and sexually driven for a kid's anime.
It was very odd that Ash just had a pair of pink fuzzy handcuffs.
Yeah.
That felt out of character.
Specifically, the pink fuzzy handcuffs were, like, if it came
was
from
that
James,
before or was that after the whole gunshot wound arc that Ash had?
I think that was before.
Was it before? Really? That seems strange.
Oh no, a drop of water startled Benglo.
Why would it do that?
Because it made a mean face at him.
Well, you know what? I could understand being startled. If a drop of water in a cave made a mean face at me, I'd also be terrified. If we're being honest. Whoa! I almost ran into that Zubit.
I think we also discussed, like, when we were playing as well. I don't think that you can you can trigger battles. I think it's just me.
I think you might be right. We'll have to test it next time.
Definitely.
Next time we play.
Yeah. We're talking about this now in this episode, but we won't be able to test this theory for at least like 2 more episodes.
Because there's like another...
Yeah.
No, there's only one more after this.
Only one more? Okay.
Yeah. So we're not with this... It's not a sign of the times. Good job getting caught by that Zubat, though.
Didn't happen. Future Nick. Never mind.
We are... Technically, I am Future Nick.
You are Future
within
Nick.
the context of this
which
episode.
is really weird because I'm still present Tyler. I don't really get it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, look, we found the...
Yeah, see, Eevee had a little...
the
his tail up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks. What's...
Do you remember that episode
Why
of
did
Pokemon?
we sit here for so long?
Do you remember that episode of Pokemon where Brock's father got arrested for child neglect?
That would make sense. If Brock has to take care of his 13 brothers and sisters, I'm surprised
just
that...
a bum that lives outside of town.
I'm shocked that Brock didn't get, like, arrested for child neglect.
Dude, Brock's probably not much older than, like, 14.
Yeah, but Brock's, like, canonically, I think he's, like, a legal adult.
Is he?
Yeah, he has to take care of all of his little brothers and sisters, but then he just decides to go on an adventure instead. Like,
yeah, that's a good point.
Like, what happened to all his brothers and sisters?
I guess I forgot that Brock also got arrested for child neglect, but they let him off on a technicality, given his upbringing.
Yeah, they let him off on an insanity plea, which makes sense.
Yeah, thank God that for some reason that they had a judge from America.
Yeah.
Because that would have gone a totally different way.
You could tell he was from America too, because instead of having a gavel, he had a gun and he held it by the
yeah, I do remember that.
And he would hit the handle down. Yeah.
Who'd have thought that they would have sentenced Brock's father to 7 smacks in the nuts?
Yeah, that's a really, really weird sentence.
It is. Seems a little light.
It
all
does
things
seem a little bit
considered.
light until you see how hard they smacked him in the nuts.
Oh yeah, I guess I kind of cut out of that episode.
Yeah, it's traumatic.
When they got into the whole inner city crime arc, I just I fell off a little bit.
Yeah.
I forgot that I jumped out of here so that I wouldn't run into any
you
Pokemon.
said, oh, bite, and I said, okay.
Whoa, and you almost just French kissed that Zubat.
I would never French kiss a Zubat.
Never?
I don't know, maybe. It depends on how nice they were.
I'm back, baby!
Oh, I'm back! The fog is lifted! You'll have to use the Kid Rock intro for this one.
Okay. That's a good idea. We haven't used that one in a while.
It's been a hot second. I got paralyzed.
Give us a like if you like Kid Rock.
And give us a like if you don't like Kid Rock.
Give us a like if you think Kid Rock looks like the human version of a cigarette.
Give us a like if you don't particularly like Kid Rock, if you like Kid Rock, or if you're just completely indifferent.
It's
just
true.
like the video.
Wow, 5 Pokeballs.
We don't get enough.
That really
likes
looked a
on
lot
our
more like
videos.
1 Pokeball, honestly,
Yeah.
rather than 5.
Oh, Banglo,
Whoa!
what's up?
Banglo sees someone peeing in the bushes. Banglo
me, I'm
stops
peeing in
spying. That's creepy.
A Nanab berry.
And then Nanab berry.
Banana.
Why did it go into the catching pocket?
Because you used Nanab berries to help you catch the Pokemon.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Do you remember the episode of Pokemon where Max discovered he
Oh, we're
discovered the
jumping
truth?
forward a few seasons. Okay.
Yeah. Max discovered the truth behind the JFK assassination.
What is the truth? I can't remember what they discerned was the truth behind
Well-
the JFK assassination.
Well, Max it was funny. They were Max and May and Ash were all hanging out on a grassy knoll, and he said, "Well, there's no way that there's no way that Lee Harvey Oswald could have killed JFK. I can see the path from here. It's obvious whoever shot him was on this grassy knoll."
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
don't remember that?
No, I dropped off around after the Orange Islands arc. Speaking of which, really weird that when what was Brock?
Some sort of encyclopedia of Pokemon? It sounds like a fun time.
It was a really fun time. Let's go. To the
How
bike
did he
shop.
know that? How did he know that? I don't like that he knew that.
He just knows. It was cool getting.
My bike collection. I won't let you ride or buy one. Feel free to look at my bikes.
So you need to ride your bike, sir.
It's true, sir.
You're looking a little chunky.
You got 7 bikes and you don't ride any of. How can you ride so many bikes?
But yeah, do you remember when Brock was arrested for the second time? No plea or insanity plea for this one, for breeding with Pokemon. And it was considered a federal offense. So while he
Yeah, that was when they moved the show to Adult Swim.
Yeah, that was when they went to the Orange Islands. Brock wasn't allowed to come because he was in jail. So that's when they brought
that's
Tracy
right.
in.
That makes Tracy Sketchit.
Yeah, he was my favorite character. But then once Brock was out of jail, Ash said,
were we
hell
gonna-
with these Orange Islands.
Were we gonna come back for Bulbasaur at some point?
I mean, we could, but I think we discerned that by the time
Probably
we've
would
caught
be
that
such a
many
low
Pokemon,
level.
this probably level 10
Squirtle
Pokemon.
wouldn't be.
Eevee.
Oh right, I remember.
Yeah, the fountain.
This whole Fountain of Youth.
Yeah.
Do you
Well,
do you remember
it's a little
that
bit of
episode of
fountain.
Pokemon where Ash found the Fountain of Youth?
Yeah, and then he threw 500 Pokédollars into it, and it was completely useless.
Yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah, absolutely. But Eevee was stoked about it.
Eevee looks happy that you just threw a
Yes.
bunch of money in there.
Snumpkin's like, thank you for wasting all of our money.
Snumpkin has no bearing. Oh yeah, and then Benglow's like, dude, I want you to throw money in too.
Very interested.
Very, very interested.
It's-
Oh no.
It looks pleased.
But if the water scared it in the cave, why is it pleasing
Because
now?
this water's making a happy face, not
Sure.
a spooky face.
I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Pokemon Hospital. I'll take your Pokemon.
Thanks.
Forever.
I'm not giving them back.
Puts them into an oven.
No!
No! They're in Pokeballs, so I don't know what you're planning on doing. Now they'll be too hot to touch. No!
They explode like
Oh my
popcorn.
god.
Except with a lot more.
Have you heard
joy.
about Will? Everyone calls him a Pokemon fanatic. But with a collection like his, who wouldn't want to brag a little bit? I think people are just jealous.
Hey, support trainer, why does he talk like that?
Because he has a ball.
Oh, that Bill. I heard he'll do anything to get his hands on something. I didn't have enough time to read that. Oh, this is the part where we get something absolutely busted.
Eevee looks very promising.
How promising.
I'm pretty sure that Eevee can learn a marvelously developed move.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and then we taught it. If you voted for Buzzy Buzz, like this video and leave a comment.
If you thought that we were going to take Bouncy Bubble or the third one that I can't remember what it was at this point, you're a gosh darn fool.
You foolish, foolish fool.
Absolute bumbling cretin.
Yeah.
And we got rid of tail whip, obviously.
But anyway, that old man sounded like that because he had a lump the size of a dodgeball in his throat.
I didn't see it. Go back.
It was very... What's this kid staring at?
There, two types of attacking moves. Physical moves and special moves. If your Pokemon's attack stat is high, teach it physical moves.
He's staring into the corner, and you walk up, you don't even say anything, he hears you walk up, and he turns around and just starts giving unsolicited advice.
Hey, support trainer, do you think that guy is, like, on something?
What, that little kid?
Yeah, the kid that was just staring at the map.
His parents probably have him on Adderall, dude. He's just staring into the...
Adderall, you mean meth wearing a mask?
Yeah, you mean legalized meth?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. He was like, shh, shh, I can hear the bubbles swimming.
Oh, look, it's an electrode. It's ignoring orders. Use Swift.
No, that was self-destruct.
Oh. Wait, do I actually sell the nugget?
This was a shopping episode. I think you did sell the nugget.
Do I sell the nugget?
I think you sold our Ted Nugent album.
I lied to all of you.
Oh no, wow, we got
Nugget.
$5,000 for a Ted Nugget album?
Yeah, and then for a Pearl
How
we get
stupid
This
could you
is a
be?
Pearl Jam album.
Oh, well, arguably worth a lot more, in my opinion.
You think that a Pearl Jam album is worth more than $1,000?
I think it's worth more than a Ted Nugent album.
Okay. That's
yeah.
fair.
No, there's only so much I would pay for. I'm still alive. Yeah.
So at this point,
right
hey, if you're watching this video still, I don't know why. Leave a comment estimating how many of each potion that we buy. If you get it right, you cheated.
What? Do you remember the episode of Pokemon where Lance beat testicular cancer?
Like, to death? Like, you just found the embodiment of testicular cancer, battled it with his Dragonite, and just used Wrap, which was a really weird move for a Dragonite to have, but then Lance just came up, whipped his cape, and just punched the snot out of testicular cancer.
I can't believe he brutalized testicular cancer like that.
Really cool.
Someone should have called an ambulance, but they just left him.
I mean, honestly, would you have saved testicular cancer?
I mean, no.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, can you believe that he went on to win the Tour de France after that? I can't. This is a Lance Armstrong joke. I was very proud of him.
I figured it out.
I was very, very proud of Dragon Master Lance Armstrong for not only beating testicular cancer to death.
Oh, I'll be dragging your master.
Only skilled trainers can collect gym badges. I see you have at least one. May I tell you some interesting little bits of trivia about those badges?
No.
No? Well, come visit me anytime you wish.
I just came to get
walk out the door.
I just came to get your rare candy, sir.
I just came to steal this rare candy. Why is it just sitting in the back?
Ready? Boop.
Petty thievery.
Oh, wait, Eevee's tail totally does stick up for regular items, too.
That's cool.
Not just hidden ones.
Alright, well, we learned a thing today, guys.
Jams.
See? Post-commentary could be just as valuable as live commentary.
Absolutely. How you feeling, Ben Glow? Are you feeling pretty butt?
He has progressed past the need for friction. He is so beat.
Buttered up Ben Glow on the floor.
No!
Just give him a kick.
Oh, nay.
Watch him
slide.
Yeah,
watch him go
10 feet away. Officer Jenny.
What a shame. These people were robbed. Someone even saw the thieves escape, and they say it was none other than Team Rocket.
Why aren't you going
to
after
protect
them?
those poor owners of this house from further harm, I won't be letting anyone in.
Okay.
Not even the people that live here.
But
not even a Rattata will sneak past me.
Hey, Officer Jenny, why don't you go after Team Rocket?
Yeah, why don't you perform a police investigation? Yarg! Oh, Veronica, you're not gonna believe this.
What is going on, Cart?
Pokemon!
Cart, take your time. Why are we battling?
he goes, a Pokemon, go, Pidgey, go, Pidgey, Pete, and Banglo,
The dream team.
we them boys.
Honestly.
They are them boys. I forgot for a sec. I thought Pete was a girl for a second there.
Yeah.
I forgot that
The
it was
only
Farf.
girl we have on the party is Farf now.
It's true.
R.I.P. Jim.
Farf is a river to her people.
R.I.P. to my Jim.
R.I.P. to my Jim.
Every time Nick looks down at his sticky note of Pokemon episodes,
what you're talking
I tense up a little bit.
I don't know what you because you don't know what's
I
coming
just
next.
clench my butthole
Hey,
just
do
a
you-
tiny bit.
Do you remember that episode of Pokemon? Do you remember that episode of Pokemon where Jesse and James accidentally killed Paul? I couldn't believe that they aired that. That was the first time I ever heard an uncensored on air. In a Cartoon
it?
Network. Who said it went a little something like this. He goes, Jesse, I think we've made a mistake. We set a trap for the twerp, but I think we killed someone. And she goes, oh, don't be ridiculous. He's just unconscious. And then they pulled him out of the hole. Like she made James go into the hole.
Yeah, obviously.
And he's trying to get Paul's corpse out, and he's like, Jesse, I think we really f***ed the pooch on this one.
He said it twice.
He did. I couldn't believe they got the double dog dare.
And then Meowth was like, Meow, that's right. And it's like,
That's
Meow,
a felony.
now is not the time for comedic relief, Meow. They killed a man.
I can't go to prison.
I'm a Pokemon.
I'm morally unaccountable.
Why did it take us so long to take out this
I
Pidgey?
don't know. Because we were trying to figure out,
The sound
That's
effect
such-
for double slap is really funny.
That's a good sound. That's a full-bodied slap. What the foam finger say to the face? Slap.
The foam finger in Saints Row the Third.
Oh yeah! Shout out to my Norglin.
Did you ever play Saints Row the Third?
I did not know.
Okay, there's a secret weapon that is just a foam finger, and if you slap someone with it, they get sent like flying.
Amazing.
But there's also a cheat code that basically.
How fast did we? Oh wait, I remember. I think this is where Metronome kept trolling you.
Oh yeah. Metronome
good-
was just garbage.
Good times.
But there's a cheat code in Saints Row the Third that makes every melee attack send people flying.
Oh, no.
And it stacks. So using the foam finger fly, like you hit somebody with it and they soar across the map. It
give
is
him
the
a
funniest thing I've
righteous
ever seen.
backhand. Just
Yeah.
give him a quick Charlie Murphy. Hey,
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
do you remember that episode of Pokemon
Uh-huh.
where Slenderman slaughtered Giovanni?
Was this like in that reboot of Gen 1 where
Yeah.
they went back to
Yeah, it was that gritty reboot of Gen 1.
Yeah, where they go
Where
back
Ash's
to
mom
Kanto,
died, and
yeah.
that's why he left Pallet Town.
Yeah, Ash's mom's neck was snapped by the Mr. Mime that's been living with her for 10 years because she wouldn't give it up.
That's true. The one who now haunts her house.
Yeah.
As a living ghost.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's honestly, they haven't touched much on that AU since, but I really think they should do a return to that. I mean, they really left it on a cliffhanger. I mean, we get that Giovanni's heart was strung up in the middle of the forest, and that Ash was about to wake up to find it still beating, but what was the meaning behind it?
I think they were just following the craze, because that was in like 2013, right?
It's
When the
true.
Slenderman was super big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the big Slenderman versus Pokemon event that was going on.
Like there was a if you brought your DS to a GameStop that is specifically in Gary, Indiana, they had a secret code to get Slenderman in your Pokemon Diamond.
Yeah.
The problem was it was illegal to use. In general, the police would come.
It's true.
To your house and find you.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know why. You've had Bengalo out for like 4 turns and you just now used Peck.
Well, we didn't. No, we switched him out. Because we threw everyone out.
Yeah.
We switched everyone
Yeah.
out. Yeah, no, I'd really like to get a conclusion to that, but you know, it just Slenderman isn't as popular.
Yeah, well, after the death of Slenderman's popularity, I think that it they just decided it wasn't worth it.
I thought you were gonna say the death of Slender, like it was like how Superman comics have the death of Supermans.
Yeah, but no, honestly, so when
Love it, dude. Sick scatting. I didn't know you were the scat man.
I'm a scat man.
Skibbity bitty.
You know. Nick, I'm feeling pretty buff today.
You're feeling pretty buff?
Yeah.
I'm still not feeling buff. I told you I wouldn't feel buff again until after the Cerulean Gym.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm holding the weight of Jim's death on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Go Farf. Bring it on home.
It sucks that every time we go to any to fight any leader or whatever, we're gonna be like, oh, time to go fight the gym.
Oh,
It's gonna be
so
exactly
sad.
like that.
Oh yeah.
And it doesn't help that Kark has a Pikachu.
I know, it just rubs it in our face every time we fight him.
Check this. This is a boy named Jim.
Check it out, Huronica. Do you like my Pikachu?
I'll pick up your Pikachu by the tail and punch it in the skull.
Whip it into the ground. Straight into the park bench. Why would you do that? Quit opening these wounds.
Funny.
Well, you know what they say. There's two types of people in this world.
Yeah, people that do things for the fun of it, and people that do things because they're sadistic.
Oh no, Pikachu has surpassed the need for
Butter
friction.
Pikachu.
Butter Pikachu. Pikachu with the butter on it.
The Duhsalamilihd.
Whoa.
Have you never seen that
No.
one? Future Nick. Look up the salami lid won't fit and put in a clip.
Dude.
The salami lid ain't gonna fit, won't fit.
You're getting pretty meta, dude. Future Nick.
Well, you're future
Holy
Nick.
shit.
Present Tyler. We
Oh,
need
wow.
future Nick to show
We're reaching into a far-flung
future
here.
Nick why the salami
Oh,
lid
this
don't
continuity is getting to me.
fit. Yeah,
I
sorry.
think I'm with you. I think
Yeah.
I can pass the message. Okay, I feel a bit calmer now. Really, because we were poke battling for literally 5 minutes.
Yeah,
You couldn't
are
have
you
calmed
okay?
down at any point. Deep breaths. Okay, let me try that again. Sorry, it's not like me to lose my cool like
Is it
that.
not?
There's a house up ahead where this famous Pokemon fanatic's supposed to live.
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah, and I wanted to stop by because I thought maybe I'd get to see some rare Pokemon or something.
Uh-huh.
But what I found, and don't freak out when you hear this,
Okay.
the Pokemon fanatic Bill wasn't there.
Oh no, was he
He
on
was
a walk?
murdered. Inside there was a Pokemon that talked. He's just thinking about it, gives me the creeps. Don't go in there, Veronica.
Hey, support trainer, you want to go in there?
Yeah, I think we should go in there on the next episode.
I don't think we're gonna make it. But we
Yeah.
can definitely give it a go.
Like, we won't survive.
Hopefully not.
Oh, no.
I'm just gonna save the game and then we can call it there.
Whoa.
Hasta la vista.
So self-aware. Baby.
Bye.